I just walk through the water. 9 times out of 10, I'm walking through the water. Depending on the circumstances, I feel like attempting to step on rocks to get across water is too much of a risk in certain situations. For instance, I'm out here by myself. Don't have my trekking poles for extra balance. And I know it's hot enough for my shoes and socks to dry. That's why I also don't like waterproof shoes. I'm gonna walk through the water. I'd rather have the grip of my shoes than to be barefoot or have some other type of shoe like Crocs or something. I've done both of those. Hiking through the water with my shoes seems to be the best option. Which way do I go? Where is my fare? Figure out the route, yeah. That way. And climb here, or I think it'd be easier if I go back this way, behind that log and cross. I'm gonna do that. Come along. I thought this right here was the trail. Turns out the trail is over there. I didn't go far though. I took like maybe 3 steps, pulled out the map, and I was like, oh no, I gotta go back. Yeah.
Nobody at the waterfall but me. Nobody at the waterfall but me. Nobody at the waterfall but me. Me.
You know what? I just rotated because normally when I do this song, I'm doing my phone, so I'll rotate this show that nobody else is here. But this is a 360 camera. So Rotate. Again. Yeah. Just me, baby. Before I go, tell y'all something real quick. A little story, I guess. Y'all see my socks? Look. My black merino wool, darn tough socks. This is the first time I've hiked in them since last year. These are my favorite socks. The reason I haven't hiked in them since last year is because one of them was missing. And I just found it a few days ago. Wanna know where it was? Sure, I'll tell you. It was in a pile of clothes that's been sitting either on my bed or in the baskets next to my bed since last year. Been dealing with some, shall we say, depression. And just haven't felt the need to do some things that I normally do. Folding clothes being one of them. I never really enjoy folding clothes, but to go several months without doing it, something's up. But yeah, just climbing out of a little funk, I guess. Little funk, even though it's lasted for a while. But yeah, this is a sign that things are getting better, and hopefully keep going up, you know. So welcome back, socks. Anyway, I feel like this would be a good area for like a kung fu fight. This would be a good area for a kung fu fight. For those of you that don't know, one of my ideas for my Legend of the Waterfall Hunter channel was to do like fun little fake kung fu fights in front of waterfalls. I feel like this area would be a good one for that. I'm gonna keep that in mind in case I ever decide to go through with the idea. I gotta find somebody to come be my adversary, you know? If you ever come out here and do this trail, be mindful of the blazes. This one is blue, but right here down the trail, just a moment, just a moment, just a moment, and I'll show you. Just a moment, just a moment, just a moment, and I'll show you. Hey, moments, just a moment. Right here is a red blaze, and there's a few more that are red. You can probably see from here, right there, right there, right there. But once you get to the water, they turn blue again. So be mindful of that. The blue ones are the main blaze for this trail. That's the one you'll follow.